Hi, my name is Seth Matthews. I'm the Associate Dean for Social Sciences that oversees the Human Services program. And I wanted to reach out to you at the beginning of this course to, number one, congratulate you on achieving uh, the success in the program that leads you to be able to take the final class, the capstone class, and also to share with you some information about the capstone to kind of help you uh, navigate it a little bit easier and wrap up your program in a really successful manner. Okay, so what is a capstone? Why do we call it that? Well, number one is we really, really want to look at this as a cumulative review of all of the skills that you've developed and learned throughout the program, right? So this is a chance for you to show us, to show your instructors what you've managed, and it's an opportunity for us to assess the skills that we're delivering throughout the program. As such, it is, of course, a very challenging course, right? You're going to have, some of you, especially those of you who have been in the program longer, are going to have to reach back a ways for some of those skills. And all of you, I hope, will be challenged by the content of the course because it is supposed to be challenging, right? But we've gotten some feedback from students in the last few terms that I wanted to address and make sure I can prepare you for a little bit, right? So number one, how is this course different from some of the others? Well, the first thing that you're going to see is the rubrics are different, and they're designed to be different. If you think back a moment ago to when I was talking about the learning objectives we're assessing, the rubrics are designed to measure those learning objectives, and they're less designed to give you specific steps to take within your assignment. Those specific steps are still there, and I want you to be aware of that, okay? All you have to do is make sure that you're opening all of the instructions in the announcement and not just the rubric. Excuse me, I said announcement, and I mean assignment. All the uh, instructions within the assignment so that you do have a chance to review the specifics of what each milestone is asking for. Okay, so that's number one. The rubrics look different, but the information that you're used to getting in the rubric is still there. You just got to make sure you're reading both the instructor announcements and the assignment instructions very thoroughly. Do that, you're going to have all the information you normally do. But you can't just rely specifically on the rubric as you may have been able to do in previous courses. Okay, so it's going to take a little bit more reading. Number two is the way that the course is assessed is you have kind of the same amount of milestones, but what you'll notice if you look at the point values is that the first few milestones aren't worth a very large number of points at all. I think the first one is something like 30 points, and it's not unusual because of the truncated number of points for a student who normally gets an A in the majority of their assignments to maybe miss something and end up with 15 out of 30, which is 15 points out of 30. And in the scheme of a 1,000 point class, not a problem. Not a problem, right? So you integrate the feedback, you do it differently in the following milestone, and you're fine from there on out. But why is that concerning? Because how does that reflect in a letter grade? It says an F, right? So it can be very intimidating if you get a 15 out of 30 because you missed one or two milestone rubric assignment elements, and it looks like you have an F. What I want you to keep in mind is that the final project submission in this course is worth 600 points, and the course success rate is really high. What that means is students really do get it. They get that kind of weird rubric that they're not used to. They get the feedback to be integrated into their assignments to improve their performance throughout the term, and they're ultimately really successful. But it can be a little bit intimidating on a milestones one, milestone two, when you feel as though the letter grade isn't reflective of your ability, and we understand that, right? It's designed this way for a reason, and it's not something that we're looking to change, but it is something I think we can do a better job of communicating to you. So as you kind of embark upon this course, those are the two big things I want to make sure that you understand. One, you got to read all the instructions, and there are a lot of them, and you got to read all the announcements because your instructors are putting together great material for you, right? If you do all that, you're going to perform pretty well. If you do slip up and miss something, right, don't worry. The course is designed for you to be able to be successful even if you do struggle in the first couple of submissions, right? So I want to encourage you to take the opportunity to use this course as it's designed, which is a way for you to review the knowledge that you've obtained throughout the program, and use it as a celebration because you've learned a lot, right? You know a lot more about the human services field and how you're going to be able to support your clients in the future than you did when you started, right? That's the focus of the course. The focus of the course is I don't want you to get too terribly hung up on the early kind of point distribution letter grades. What I want you to really look at is to say, okay, I've learned this, I know this, maybe I slipped up a little bit here, maybe I was really, really successful throughout the whole course, but the ultimate goal here is to reflect my learning, right? Now, if you do have any questions, you can feel free to reach out to your instructor, or you can reach out to me. My email is s.matthews@snhu.edu. Again, that's s.matthews with two T's at snhu.edu. Again, congratulations on reaching this point. I'm looking very forward to sending another video out at the end of the term congratulating you on completing your program. Best of luck, and I hope everyone is doing well. Thanks very much and have a great day.